everyone. I hope you guys are having a awesome day. I am back at you again with another DIY project, and this one is going to be another stand, but just a different way of doing it. So it's going to be another wedding stand, and we're going to mainly or mostly use Dollar Tree items and one or two items from Michael's. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to need 4 of these. They're right now at the Dollar Tree. They're a wall decor, and this is, I'm not sure what size this is, but these are what I call boxed art, and this is what it looks like. That's the other side, and they're currently selling these at the Dollar Tree. So we're going to need 4 of these, and again, I'm not quite sure what the size is, but I got a couple of them. And we're also going to be using some wooden dowels, and I got these square wooden dowels from Michael's. They're 24 inches long. You can get the 36 inch if you want, but just so that it's viewable within the camera range, I decided to just get the 24 inch. And then we also have our Arrow hot glue. This hot glue is the truth. I absolutely love it. This is professional grade hot glue, and you can get this from Lowe's or Home Depot. And we're going to need these foam cubes, these floral foam cubes. You'll need about 5 of these, and this is from the Dollar Tree. Okay, so let me remove some of these items off the table. Okay, so what we're going to do, which is pretty easy, is we're going to take 2 of these boxes, and I'm just going to kind of put them on top of each other and glue them together. Now these do have some cutouts in them, so I'm just going to do it in a way where the cutouts will kind of sort of be covered over. So I'm going to take my hot glue, and I'm going to glue these 2 boxes together. Okay, so I'm basically just taking a nice generous amount of hot glue, and I am adding it in random spots, and you can apply it any way you want. So once you're done, it should look like this. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start gluing in our square dowels. And I'm going to change my camera position. So I'm going to take my hot glue gun, and I'm going to put some hot glue right here in the corner, right there in that corner. And then of course I'm going to stick my wooden dowel right in there and let it solidify. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to put a nice generous amount of glue, and then I'm going to push my wooden dowel right up against the corner, and then I'm going to hold it. I'll probably hold it for about 5 minutes. It usually takes about a good 5 minutes for this glue to dry, and you don't want it to move. You want it to stay straight. So that's why it's best to just hold it in position. Now that that's in position, I'm going to go ahead and do all 4 corners. And again, just holding it and then waiting for the initial glue that I put down to dry, and then adding a little bit more glue later on just for some additional support. Alright, so the glue is in there nice and strong. And so we've completed our bottom part. So now I'm just going to turn this around so we can now attach our top with our hot glue. I'm just going to go ahead and take it and sit it inside of the box. Okay, and get it nice and flush. And just do one at a time. Okay, so put your glue in here. Get a nice generous amount of glue in there. That's going to be our top, so we can put as much glue as we want. And we'll cover all of this up so that when people are looking up at the centerpiece, they're not going to see all this glue, okay? Because we're going to cover this up. And I'm going to show you how we're going to do that. We'll get to that in a minute, but right now we're going to go ahead and just get this nice and secure with our hot glue. Okay guys, so here you have it. This was so easy. All you needed was some hot glue, and already you have a stand that's just about ready to go. So we're going to take this last part here and we're going to hot glue this as well onto here. And I'm doing that because I want to rise it up a little bit more. I want it to be a little bit taller. Okay, so that's why we're doing that. So I'm going to once again get my hot glue. Okay guys, so this is our stand. It looks really good. The only thing that you need to do at this point is maybe remove any excess glue and get it ready to be painted. Alright guys, so this is the painted version after I used Rust-Oleum 2X metallic silver. So this is what it looks like. Okay, and as you can see, we have our section at the bottom where we can go ahead and put our styrofoam, and we also have a section at the top where we can go ahead and put our styrofoam. Alright, so this is it completely painted. Very easy to do and super economical. Okay, this is the foam block that I built using the squares. So you can use you will need to use 2.5 squares to build your foam. We have our foam on the top and we have our foam on the bottom. Now we're going to flip this upside down. So I flipped this upside down, or depending which side you want to be the top and which side you want to be the bottom. And we're going to be using some sparkling foam paper, and I got this paper from Walmart, and I think this is 97 cents or 79 cents for one. And what you want to do is take your foam paper and basically lay it inside and measure and start to cut. Okay, and I've already done this already just to save time, but you want to just take your foam paper, put it right down in here and start cutting. Okay, so that it fits the top of the box, not the inside of the box, but the top of the box. And once you've done measuring and cutting, it should look like this. Okay, and what I also did for some extra reinforcement is I put a little bit of plastic behind mine, but you don't have to do that. That's totally optional. So this is what that's going to look like. I'm going to take some of this dry styrofoam and stick it down in here, and I'm going to cut it down. I wasn't going to do that, but I'm changing the game a little bit. I went ahead and put the dry foam in there, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this part that I cut out and I'm going to glue this down. Okay, and you want to cut this so that it fits exactly around our box. Okay, and I'm going to attach it using some hot glue. So this is it. This is the reason for the season. This is why we added that silver sparkle paper up at the top, the foam paper, because when people look up at this arrangement as they're sitting at the table, you want to make sure that they're not seeing a bunch of paint and glue and all that stuff, and so that just covers up everything. And it also gives you a base because we put the dry foam in there to hang different types of you can hang different things from here. So you can hang the fillable balls from there. You can hang all types of things, some extra flowers from up here, and it just gives you a base to do that, okay? Now, I would recommend that you use E6000 to seal this down. I think it would be a little less sloppier than the glue, hot glue, so whichever method you prefer. So before we add our floral foam back in there, we're going to go ahead and add some diamond wrap. And this is the adhesive diamond wrap from the Dollar Tree. You still need to use hot glue with this because it will still come off, but it's just a great way to stick it down real quickly and then add some hot glue. You don't have to put glue over the entire thing. So we're going to use this. Alright everyone, so I have applied my bling on the bottom and I'm going to apply it on the top, and basically that's what that's looking like. I put my diamond wrap here. I also use some square like diamond wrap on the bottom, and then I use some clear gems right here in the middle. Okay, so what the bottom gems look like, and you can get this from AC Moore, so this is what that looks like. I know you guys seen this before. I think you can also get this from Hobby Lobby. And I also used a pack of these gemstone stickers, these clear gemstone stickers, or if you can't find it from there, you can get it from Walmart. So basically you will just need to measure. Okay, so I have my 2 larger pieces to cover the front and the back, and then my 2 smaller pieces to cover the sides. You know, my grandson just woke up, so this video is about to stop because he's gonna be off the chain. And then the 2 smaller sections for the side of the front. Okay, so let me hold this video because I gotta take my grandson home. Alright, so this came out absolutely gorgeous. I really like the treatment. I really like the bling on a roll treatment. I always like diamond wrap. Diamond wrap just really covers a multitude of sins, and it really covers over things that otherwise wouldn't look so hot. So I think this came out awesome. I love how all the diamond wrap work together, the different types of diamond wrap. And this is what it's going to look like on the top for your floral foam, and this is what it looks like on the bottom for your floral foam. And also this is what it looks like underneath, so nobody will see anything ugly underneath when you sit it on a table and guests are looking up at the centerpiece. Okay, that's very important. So there you have it. We have our floral foam in there, so we are ready to rock and roll. All you need to do is just pick your flowers out and start decorating, and you're done. Alright guys, so I have added my flowers to this stand, and usually what I do is I don't do a floral arrangement on camera. I pretty much just tell you what I use, and you can go ahead and work your own floral arrangement out with the type of flowers that you want, okay? But in case you are interested in this look, I purchased these flowers from Michael's as well as from Dollar General. I would suggest you get them from Michael's because I don't know if Dollar General carries these anymore, but these are some of the roses that I use in this arrangement. They usually have this out during the springtime, so it's not going to be out right now. You would have to wait to spring to get these flower bundles, and they're usually about $5, okay? I also used these cream roses, and I got these from Hobby Lobby, okay? You can get these from Hobby Lobby all day long. Wait until they have their 50% off sale. They always have these in stock. And I also used some white roses from Joann's. So this is basically how I did the top. I made the stems on the flowers a lot longer, so you will want to make your stems much longer for the top. And as you can see, this is just the structure, and once again, let me just get this in focus. This is the structure where you're just going outward into a circle and you're using longer stems. And this is the bottom and you're using shorter stems. So you want to use much shorter stems for these because these are a lot closer up, and these are going to be very close to the floral foam, whereas the ones on the top are a little bit further away from the floral foam. And that's pretty much it. It's basic 101 stuff. This is the reason why we padded the bottom of our stand, so that when people look up, they're not seeing anything crazy. They're seeing something nice. They're seeing sparkly silver paper. We're going to use this to attach our crystal beading. Okay, and see how that works out. It works out really, really great. And I'm using T-pins for this, by the way. Okay, but you can use whatever you want. For an extra touch, I'm going to go ahead and add this little love sign. I pretty much pulled this off of a Dollar Tree heart that they had out during Thanksgiving, and I loved it so much. I thought it was awesome. So I'm going to take this and I'm actually going to apply this to the front of my roses. And I'm just using some double-sided tape for this. You don't need a lot of tape. Okay guys, so we are done. This is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. You have the basis for a very sturdy, well-made wedding stand. Don't go out and spend $50, $60 for one stand. You can make this stand for $10 using Dollar Tree items and some square wooden dowels from Hobby Lobby, okay? And some bling on a roll, all right? That's all you need. It came out freaking amazing. I love it. It's gorgeous. I don't know what bride wouldn't be happy with this. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. And as always, don't forget to rate and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, onehipsister, and check out my Facebook page. Please join my Facebook group. It is an amazing group and you won't regret it. Okay, guys, so I will see you in the next DIY video. Take care. Bye-bye.